Breaking news from the Caribbean. Cuban authorities say security forces have killed 4 individuals who were allegedly attempting to infiltrate the island by speedboat from Florida. The incident has raised fresh tensions and renewed debate over migration and security in the region. According to officials in Havana, the group approached the Cuban coast in a high-speed vessel. Authorities described the action as an attempted infiltration and said security forces responded swiftly. Details remain limited and investigations are ongoing. The Florida-Cuba maritime route has long been a focal point for migration attempts and political tensions. The narrow stretch of water separating the two territories has witnessed numerous crossings over the decades. Relations between Cuba and the United States have been complex for more than half a century. Periods of diplomatic thaw have alternated with renewed restrictions and strained communication. Maritime crossings often become flashpoints in this broader political landscape. Cuban officials maintain that the action was necessary to protect national sovereignty. However, independent confirmation of events has been limited, and further details are expected in the coming days. So far, international reaction has been cautious. Observers are calling for transparency and a full clarification of the circumstances surrounding the incident. Human rights groups are closely monitoring developments. As investigations continue, questions remain about the identities of those involved and the sequence of events. The incident underscores ongoing tensions in the region and the risks associated with maritime crossings. Authorities on both sides of the Florida Straits may face renewed scrutiny in the days ahead. Rubio is currently in the region on an official visit to St. Kitts and Nevis. Speaking before Cuba said the boat's passengers were Cubans residing in the U.S., U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance said the White House was monitoring the situation, but details are still scarce. "It is certainly, a situation that we're monitoring. Hopefully, it's not as bad we fear it could be, but can't say more because I just don't know more," Vance said during an unrelated event at the White House. The registration number given by Cuban authorities, FL7726SH, matched a 24-foot powerboat that was manufactured in 1981, according to maritime database records. Florida Attorney General James Youthmair said he has directed the Office of Statewide Prosecution to help federal, state, and law enforcement authorities begin an investigation. U.S. Republican Congressman Carlos A. Jimenez, whose district includes the southern tip of Florida, said the incident raised concerns about the use of lethal force against people aboard a U.S.-registered vessel and called for an investigation into the incident. Cuban authorities report that 4 people were killed after allegedly attempting to infiltrate the island by speedboat from Florida. Full breakdown of what we know so far.